Okay. So today I'm going to talk about one of my favorite games, Wright, Trials and Tribulations. Now let me preface this review with the fact that I don't finish many games. I just don't. I mean, I'm one of those guys that just picks it up, puts it down. Because I'm not a completionist. I'm more just play games for fun, and whenever I find something that I think is more fun, I'll just stop playing another game. I mean, there's a few games I want to finish, I just haven't. But this is one of the few that I actually have. So what is this game, if you don't know, which you probably do, but... So basically, you play as a lawyer, and it's very anime, cartoony type setting. And so you're not like a regular lawyer, because it's very hyper-reality, it's very cartoony, it's very fun, it's very silly. But basically, defendants come to you and say, hey, can you prove I'm not guilty? And so, the rest of it is, and then there's a bunch of missions in each one where you are a lawyer and need to prove that your client isn't guilty. And each episode, that's what they're called, or mission, are all really good mystery stories. And they're not like your conventional mystery like Sherlock Holmes, like very suspenseful. Like, there is suspense, but they're also funny, it's zany. While still, it doesn't take itself too seriously, but it does have some serious elements to it. That just it makes a combination that is just so welcoming and makes you really want to spend more time playing the game. And one of the main drawbacks I could see somebody saying is like basically the whole game you're just pressing the A button and scrolling through dialogue and reading dialogue. It's like reading the Choose Your Own Adventure book. But what sets us apart and makes it more of a game, it's not only the fact that you can you get a stylus, you get to choose the evidence, so there is an interactivity to it, but the music in these games, the whole entire series, but I'm mainly talking about Trials and Tribulations, I'm pretty sure it's the second game, is so good. So the majority of the fun parts of the game is witnesses will come up to the stand and give you a testimony, and you need to find the thing about their testimony that doesn't line up with the evidence. And a lot of times it's a lot harder than you think. It progressively gets harder. So when you do eventually figure it out, it will take a while. But when you do, then this music will start blazing and you're just reading through the text and you just feel this sense of pride and just awesomeness. Like you actually accomplished something even though it's just a video game. And it just gets your blood pumping kind of. And it's kind of silly, but I don't think so. I mean, it really does do a good job of getting you engrossed in what's going on. It also has a great sense of humor. There's a lot of times the game had me laughing. The characters are fun, like Maya's fun, Pearl is fun, the main character Phoenix. They're all really fun and just enjoyable to be around. Like, there's never a point where I'm like, there's very few points where I'm like, I don't want to be playing this game throughout the entire runtime. And now for this game specifically in the series, the main overarching story revolves around this new lawyer called Godot. And he has just such a cool design, and he seems serious, but again, even he has jokes. And he perfectly represents this whole series way of like being able to juggle serious like murder and all those stuff with this fun tone that it has. And that is really why you play the game. The experience that it gives you whenever they say something funny, you're laughing along. Or if you're not laughing, you're at least happy when something funny happens. When the music goes up and you actually accomplish something, you feel like you accomplished something. It really puts you in the moment, which is weird because there's no actual motion. It's more just pictures and dialogue boxes, but it's still able to do it. So if you were in any way turned off by the series, I really suggest you buy one of these games. Especially considering I'm pretty sure they're not that expensive if you're buying them for the DS, which I bought them for now. For the most part, they're fairly cheap, and they're not too long. It won't take not a huge time taker-upper, I guess. I make up words. It's just, I don't want to say a good way to waste a few hours, but it's a good way to spend a few hours when you have free time. So I really suggest the game. Bye.